Alright, so let's get right into it. Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson. The internet completely lost its mind this week thinking these two were a thing. We're talking a total meltdown with headlines screaming and fans going absolutely nuclear. At first glance, the proof looked solid, but this is Hollywood and the truth is always way juicier than the rumor. So we're here to cut through all the noise. What's really going on with the action legend and the global bombshell? The story started with a kiss, but trust us, it ends with a full-on Hollywood swerve. It all kicked off with this moment. July 22nd, the London premiere of their new movie, The Naked Gun. The cameras are going nuts. Pamela leans in, gives Liam a kiss on the cheek, and for a split second, the world stops. He's got his arm wrapped tight around her. They look like the only two people on the planet. That single kiss instantly went viral. The internet did what it does best, it exploded. Is this for real? Are we watching Hollywood's hottest new power couple form right before our eyes? That's what everyone was asking. But what if that kiss wasn't what you think it was? What if the real story is way more surprising? Let's rewind to that night. The Naked Gun premiere was a massive deal. Liam is the new Frank Drebin, Pam is the femme fatale, genius casting. But their chemistry off-screen, that's what set the world on fire. And it wasn't just the kiss. It was the constant touching, the secret laughs, the way they were stuck to each other like magnets all night long. The gossip machine went into hyperdrive. Headlines were everywhere. Pam and Liam's red carpet PDA. Hollywood's hottest new couple. Social media was a full-blown shipping frenzy. Fan accounts were working overtime, cutting clips of every glance and touch. The buzz was insane, and let's be real, you can see why. Their vibe felt real, warm, and super intimate. It was the celebrity romance dream. Two icons we all thought were single, finally finding each other. The public was completely hooked. Okay, so let's play detective. Why did everyone buy this? Because if you were trying to prove they were a couple, the evidence was piling up. And it starts with a bombshell from Liam himself. Way back in October 2024, he told People magazine, quote, "With Pamela, first off, I'm madly in love with her." Let that sink in. Madly in love? Come on, celebs don't talk like that unless it's the real deal, right? That quote was plastered everywhere. It was Exhibit A. Then you had the stories from the set. Pam herself was gushing about him, telling people she'd bake sourdough bread and cookies and leave them in his dressing room. We're talking a cozy domestic vibe, not just coworker stuff. Add in the touchy-feely red carpet and the case looked totally sealed. The madly in love quote, the baking, the chemistry, there was only one conclusion, right? Case closed. Pam and Liam were Hollywood's best kept secret. Right? Wrong. But, and this is a huge but, if you look just a little bit closer, the whole romance narrative completely falls apart, and it all comes down to one thing, context. Remember that madly in love quote, the smoking gun? Here's the part they didn't show you, the full quote. "With Pamela, first off, I'm madly in love with her, she's just terrific to work with, no huge ego, she just comes in to do the work." See? It changes everything. He wasn't declaring his love, he was praising a co-star he respected for being a pro. And all that flirty behavior on the red carpet, it's called acting, people. It's literally their job to sell the movie and make us believe in their chemistry. They were playing their parts perfectly. The whole thing was built on one quote taken totally out of context and a whole lot of wistful thinking. So, what do you think? Genius marketing or a real spark they're hiding? Drop a comment below, and if you're loving this breakdown, smash that subscribe button. Once the gossip hit a fever pitch, Pam and Liam both spoke out and they shut it down. Pamela delivered the final word. When asked about the romance, she put it beautifully. "I think I have a friend forever in Liam." Let's be real. That is the classiest friend zoning you will ever hear. She said their connection was
Very sincere, very loving.
but it was all about friendship. She called him a true gentleman who literally gave her the coat off his back when she was cold on set. She explained they bonded over a love of literature and a good laugh. Not exactly a torrid love affair. Those cookies she baked? Just one friend being sweet to another. And as for Liam, dude's been clear for years after the tragic death of his wife, he's done with dating. His praise for Pam was always about her character and talent. Yeah, he joked about loving the
Sex scenes.
but it was a gag. Totally in line with the ridiculous humor of The Naked Gun. This is a man who cherishes his friendship with Pam, not a man looking for romance. So, what's the real truth about the Pam and Liam romance? The truth is, the one. The whole thing was a perfect storm. Two icons we love, a movie that needed huge chemistry, a couple of viral moments, and a public dying for a happy ending. The reality, confirmed by Pam and Liam themselves, is a story about a genuine, supportive, and seriously cool friendship. Their chemistry is 100% real, but it's the chemistry of two friends who think the world of each other. So no, they're not Hollywood's new power couple, but they might be its most badass new friendship. The romance is fake, but the friendship is the real deal.